Hey you! Welcome back to a new video. If you're a bachelor, master or PhD student, this video is for you. Because if you want to get more out of your degree, besides studying all day, besides pursuing your research all day, all night, then this is your video. We're going to go through how you can pursue other side projects that you're passionate about. For example, let's say you want to learn a new language, you want to learn a new hobby, you want to get to a pro level in your hobby. Let's say you have a hobby already like swimming and you want to get better at it, you want to invest more time in it, or you want to learn a new language, or maybe you want to start your own social media channel or any other side hustle, hobby, found a business, and that does all work alongside your full-time degree. Even though sometimes it seems like it's impossible, it is possible. And I do that myself, and I just want to pass you along the stuff that I learned along the way on how to manage multiple side projects all at once while still getting the goals of my PhD in. So in my case, what I'm doing right now is I'm pursuing a full-time PhD in fluid mechanics. I'm in my second year right now. It takes up most of my time, but at the same time, I run an Instagram channel with 50,000 followers. I run this YouTube channel. And also what I do is I learn Japanese, and I'm going to take part in the London Marathon in April. So that sounds like a lot, but it actually isn't if you know how to manage all these tasks at once. So in this video, I'm going to give you 6 tips that I use all day to manage all these projects and keep on top of them while still being good in my PhD. So, cutting it short, getting directly to the juicy part. So let's dive right into it. Step number 1 is to prioritize all the side projects that you want to do. And why is that? For example, in my case, PhD is top priority, first priority number 1. And why is this priority so important? It is because sometimes my PhD is not as much fun as posting a new Instagram reel or looking for trends and recording a cool video. That's more fun, but it's not my priority. So when it comes to sticking and just getting work done, I have to know and I have to remind myself, okay, my PhD is top priority and I'm not going to distract myself by recording a YouTube video or cutting an Instagram reel or vlogging or doing some stuff like that. So when it comes to it, you have to know what's hierarchy-wise your priority project. And that is very important to organize these things so that you don't lose track of things that actually matter. Now you might be like, okay, now I prioritize it. I'm doing my PhD, I'm putting my degree first, and then I'm going to neglect all the other side projects, right? So for that not to happen, we're going to look to the other points. So the second tip is to spend tiny amounts of time first thing in the morning on your side project. With tiny amounts of time, I literally mean 15 to 30 minutes, even just 15 minutes every day. And you gotta do it first thing in the morning. So when you wake up and you sit down on your desk and you wanna get going, just take these 15 minutes on your side project. So in my case, it could be learning 15 minutes of Japanese per day. You know, this adds up. If you look at it in a week, that's more than an hour per week, 1.5 hours per week. And then if you go and add it up to a month and to a year, and learning a new language takes up several years. So if I'd be consistent with this and just spending 15 minutes per day learning Japanese, I'll get to a pro level eventually. The reason why you have to do this first thing in the morning is because once you start with your top priority work, which is probably your degree, and you just keep working on it, and by the end of the day, you most likely didn't met your daily goal, so you just keep working on it even more. And the last thing you're going to do is spend more time on a project that hasn't even that much priority, right? So you're just not going to do it at all. So this is a very good tip, and that I'm doing myself. Start the day just with your side project, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Nobody cares about 15, 20 minutes that you spend each day on that. Just get it done, and over time, that's just going to add up. Now, the third thing that I'm doing and that works is to layer your motivation. You know, the thing with side projects is, since they don't have that high of a priority, we tend to neglect them. Obviously, it just makes sense because it's hard to pursue them and the outcome isn't that important. So I'm not gonna fail my PhD when I don't learn Japanese. It will have no consequences at all if I don't learn my Japanese vocabulary. I'm not even getting a grade on it or anything. It doesn't matter at all. So in order to keep that motivation high, I have to layer layer it. And with layer your motivation, I mean find different reasons on why you want to pursue that side project. Let's take the London Marathon, for example. I have multiple motivational reasons why I decided to pursue that marathon. It starts with investing in my health. Then it goes with mental health. And then it goes with a fun challenge. Then that the London Marathon is such a famous marathon and it's just super cool to take part in it overall. And, you know, I have like 5-6 layers of motivation on why I want to run the marathon. And that just helps just to actually stick with it than just coming up with like one single reason that might not be strong enough to keep going. So that's point 3 now. Layer your motivation. Point number 4 is utilize small time gaps within your day. Longer work or is something that you can do when you wait for something. So for example, when it comes to my Instagram project, right? When I wait for the bus, when I'm in the tube, when I'm just somewhere, when I'm commuting, I commute to college and that takes me 1 hour. 1 hour to college and 1 hour back. That's a lot of time. That's 2 hours per day. I'm not commuting every day. I'm just commuting 2 times per week. But when I do that, I have 4 hours that I can use to cut reels, to think about video ideas, to scroll through Instagram and get like inspiration, to write a YouTube script. You know, all these little time slots, they add up. So if you go through your day and just think about when are you available, where you are not studying, where you're not at your desk, but you can still get work done. Utilize this and make it a habit, and you'll just, you know, you'll be on your commute and you'll be at college and you just invested 1 hour in your side project, which will add up again. Now, coming to the 5th tip I have, and this one is so valuable, guys. Have an accountability partner for stuff that you do. Accountability partner means someone who does the same or a similar side project, who's probably also learning a language, also training for a marathon, also pursuing a PhD or a normal degree, bachelor, master, whatever you're doing right now, and whom you can just meet up, discuss your progress, get motivation in. So my accountability partner for my Instagram and YouTube channel is Asma. Asma is a very close friend of mine. We did our bachelor master degree together in Germany, and she basically also has a YouTube channel and an Instagram account. I'm going to link both in the description box below this video if you want to check it out. But what we do is once per month, we meet up. It's a set date. It's a set, we both know when, where we meet up. And then we just discuss our progress. We motivate each other. We talk about, you know, our new video ideas. We exchange like feedback. And honestly, after these, it's like therapy session. Like after these monthly meetings, I feel so refreshed and rejuvenated and motivated. And I'm just like, okay, you know, let's smash this new month. And so an accountability partner is the best. The best. Have it like in everything you do. For example, in Japanese, I mean, obviously in my entire life, it's always Fatih. I'm not going to mention him because he's an accountability partner for everything that I do. But just make sure that you have an accountability partner. That's like a cheat code for success, really. That was the 5th tip. And now we're going to get to the final part, okay? The 6th tip that I have for you. So, are you ready for the OG tip, the final one, the best of all? Embrace that you're a human and not a machine. Like honestly, just think about it, okay? We are humans and not machines. Repeat after me. We are humans and not machines. Now you might be laughing at this, but there was a time when I was like 18, 19, 20-ish, like when I first started university. And well, I had this toxic relationship to myself where I thought I was a machine. I basically said to myself, okay, the only thing you need is food and sleep. The only thing you need is food and sleep. And then you can basically just keep working all day, every day. You only need 6 hours of sleep and food, and that's it. And this is a very toxic thing. Don't think like that, because we're all humans. We're not machines. And I don't know if you needed to hear this, but if you did, you know, take it, think about it. Because what I want to say with that is, even though I do consider myself a productive person, I have days where I don't feel like doing anything. I have days where I procrastinate all day sitting here at this desk and I do nothing. And I just procrastinate with my phone. And then I want to get work done, but I just can't. I can't focus. I can't work. It happens. And why does it happen? Because we're humans and we're not machines. So what I want to say is try adopting these tips one by one, but also don't get fed up by thinking that I do this every day. I don't practice my 15 minutes of Japanese every day. I try to, but I don't because I'm a human. And I'm also not consistent with my YouTube videos, as you've realized. That just adds up and it's normal. That's part of it, right? And we're just going to give it our best. Think about the priorities and that we've set ourselves and just keep improving every day and we'll be good. So to sum it all up in 60 seconds, the first one is prioritize your tasks so that you don't forget what's important and get that done. Second, make time every morning, 15 to 20 or 30 minutes to get one side project going. Do it first thing in the morning. The third one, layer your motivation so that you have a strong why on why you're doing all these crazy side projects alongside your main degree. The fourth one, utilize all these small tiny time gaps that you have within your day, your commute to college, bus or tube commutes that you have, and get some work done. And the fifth one, find an accountability partner who's passionate about this side project the same way as you are so that you can keep motivating each other. And finally, the sixth one, you're a human and not a machine. So embrace your faults, your failures, and embrace procrastinating because we all procrastinate. That's normal. That's normal. Nothing wrong with that. So that being said, I hope you found a little bit of useful information out of this video. I hope you got a little bit motivated, maybe a bit inspired to keep pushing on your side project and get more out of your degree, even though it kind of seems impossible. Just check your screen time on your phone, like subtract 1 hour from that screen time and you'll see how much time you can actually invest in your side project. Do something that you're passionate about, inspired about, and if you like this content, subscribe to this channel. This would mean the world to me. And also check out my Instagram account because there I also post a lot of useful information on life in academia. Useful tips, tricks. You'll definitely find something nice there. Also some funny content to give you a laugh. Scan this QR code to follow me on Instagram. And other than that, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching this and keep well wherever you are. See you in the next video. Bye bye.